Ayo guys, it's Aquazul here, and welcome back to our 100% Let's Play of Borderlands 4. This episode, I'm actually going to do something a little different. We are gonna go across the world to get the other vaults open and beat the bosses within. But to do that, I also want to use a different build because the bosses aren't melee friendly. So, to start us off, I am going to be farming this guy a bunch, cutting most of that out, and I'll show you the new build we're gonna run for these bosses. Oh yeah, oh, legendary. Another reason why I want to switch up builds is because the daggers don't proc Groundbreaker anymore for some reason. Gearbox thought that would be a good idea. Not a good scion. And that's what I found really fun about Vex Melee, was the fact that you can proc Groundbreaker from afar without needing a melee gun, which kind of, at least to me, kind of ruins the whole, melee thing. Even though the melee gun also apparently can't proc Groundbreaker, which I also think is dumb if they're gonna get rid of the dagger proccing it. But yeah, so the melee build, while still viable, isn't very fun to me anymore. At least not in the way it was before. Because I like being able to run around throwing shit. Ooh, that's pretty good. At least for early in the game. Ooh. New firework. We'll take that. Ooh, and a stellium. Cryo. So I don't think it would be any good on the bosses we have coming up. There we go. Let's see. Ooh. That's a lead balloon. An elemental lead balloon? Ooh, that's tempting, but I'm not gonna take it. But that's a fun idea, at least. An elemental, a Malawon parted, lead balloon. That's an interesting one. I'm gonna take that for now. No, thank you. Ooh. Nah, I like the zip rockets. Oh, that's tempting. You know what? I'm gonna take that. Alright, back at the launch pad. It's time to set up a new build. And it's not gonna be a bleed build, but it's still gonna use the same tree as the bleed build. This is basically the build here. It's really good. For mobbing, you probably want this because it keeps your action skill up for longer. But for bossing, you probably want this because you can like refill your mag on the fly. So, and even though we're not running a bleed build, this is the best class mod I have right now that isn't melee. So, I'm gonna be using that. Alright, to start us off, we will be going through Circadia Burn, the most Pandora-looking part of Kairos, and the first Vault Key Fragment isn't too far from the entrance here. You just drive along here, and I believe it's after this giant skull. Yes, it is. It's over here. What you do is ignore all the enemies because they are nuisances at best. And the vault key is here at the dinner table. And I might as well open this, see what we get, which was jack shit. While we're here, we can get a safe house and test out our new build. Because the way it's a kill skill build, so the more you kill, the stronger you get. So as you can see, we're doing quite a bit of damage, and of course we have other weapons. And because of the, what's it called, passive ability we picked for our action skill, we also have pretty much infinite uptime as long as we are killing, which is also the whole fucking point of the build. So you just collect the orbs, and yeah, you're shredding. Like, even this guy who's pretty tanky, we killed pretty quick. Now, if you go down, it does cancel your, what's it called, your action skill. You can also cut it off early to get a little bit of the, what's it called, duration, the cooldown back. But really the best thing to do when it comes to getting your action skill back is in the specialization tree, but sadly we don't have access to that specialization, and actually a lot of our specializations right now are useless. Oh, on the way to the next vault key fragment, I ran across this, and this isn't the way you're supposed to go in, but it's how I've always gone in. Because you can just jump in through the window. I believe that there's a bit of mobbing with, like, ratches, or whatever they call the weird bug things in this. And actually, this will help us get to where we need to go, because normally you gotta go all the way up and around. But I remember I figured out pretty early on that you can jump over here, land on this, make sure you're using this specific vehicle, jump, and like do the car boost jump, and now you're up here. And yet another skip, because this bridge doesn't lower down until you're a bit further into story, and you can just super jump across, but I know that some people either don't have the capability of like setting a macro or are on console, so I figured out a way you can do it without by doing a car jump and just climb in there, and now you're over on this side of the bridge where the next vault key fragment is, which should be nearby. Right, it's over here. And this one is pretty tricky, so you go down in that tunnel, and right here you pull that aside and it's here. I remember looking around for that one quite a bit.
But let's be honest, that's never been my brand.
Looking around a lot for that one because my dumbass didn't think to come down here. This one here is really easy to find. It's just down here, tucked away by the water, and
1, 2, 3.
right here on the map. Now, the best way to get to the vault entrance is back by this silo, because this takes you over in the direction of it. Just follow this road here. Ah, yeah, it's right there. And the thing is right here. Let's open up our second vault.
Well, honestly, the world hasn't given me much, so let's hope this vault does.
God, I love opening these. Grab this. Now,
the fly wanders into the web in hopes of devouring the spider. Flee, little fly, while you can.
yeah, no, I'm good. I will be cutting around quite a bit and also being quiet whenever that one shows up again.
Never fought a siren.
But I can also show these miniguns. They're not exactly ammo efficient, especially if you don't have any way of getting your ammo back, but they are good for doing quick bursts of fuck tons of damage.
What is happening with your face area?
There. But yeah, you can see there, I went down and now I gotta wait for my action skill, which does give me quite a bit of damage. Luckily, activating the action skill here does give you a maxed out health bar. Fucking die. Thank you. And a lot of the vault is just mobbing, which, I mean, is fun, but let's be honest, what we really want is the boss at the end. On a different note, though, doing this series has made me realize how much I love this game, because, like most people, I kind of like blitzed through the game as fast as possible with my first characters.
You struggle mightily, yet the fiercer you fight, the tighter the snare.
Now, my first character, I did stop and do a couple side quests.
Timekeeper thought only he was watching, but I was kindled.
But yeah, I did do a couple side quests, but normally I go through everything. Like, I go through all the side quests on my first playthrough. But I just didn't feel the need to with this. But now, where I'm doing this Let's Play of 100% and I have to do all the side quests, it's showing me how good the game is on a narrative level, more so than I already thought it to be. Because I will say, while I think the Outbounders are the best out of the new friendly factions, we are not done with great moments in the actual story, which I know is kind of teasing when we've been doing side quests for so long, and I believe that there are a couple more to do still, so I know it's a bit teasing to say that, but I do truly believe that this game is what I wanted with a new Borderlands game. Yes, there are issues, of course, mainly in endgame stuff, but I think people, and just the internet in general, focus on the negative far too much. The side quests are funny. I mean, last episode, we did a bunch of side quests, and Topper and fuck, what was the leg's name? Anyway, that side quest, I loved that one. And the ones with the drones as well, those were amazing.
I have waited a long, long time to see someone come this far. I wonder, how much further will you go before it is done?
Thank you for letting me go forward.
Naughty timekeeper loves his order, hates imperfections, sees them in everything he makes, can't stand the sight of them.
But yeah, I think a lot of people in general, but especially in the gaming community, are too focused on the negatives of everything. Because you always hear what people don't like about a game, but you rarely hear about what people like about a game nowadays. Like, now I'm not saying people shouldn't air their grievances about a game. That is what helps the game developers, if they actually give a shit, learn what they need to do to improve their creation. And I mean, we've seen that in this game already. They've fixed the loot, the class mod drop ratio to kind of sway it towards the character that you're playing as, when people were saying that, if anything, it did the opposite. They did better than they did on launch with 3 by giving us dedicated drops. Like, as much as people say that Gearbox is kind of shit, there are much worse game companies out there. Let's just say that. There are much worse game companies out there that just straight up do not listen to their fan base, and that usually ends up killing a game entirely. While, yes, you could argue that this game is dead because a lot of people just aren't playing.
The heart awaits, and when you are inside, you will suffer its beating.
Well, yes, you can argue that this game is dead because of the lack of dedicated players.
Naughty timekeeper, waiting for eternity to end. His progeny waits too, not forever, but for you.
That's just an annoyance I have with the gaming community in this day and age is negativity, negativity, negativity. Let's go, bitch.
I tried to save you, but some hoods were tight.
Okay, the big bleed didn't work. So let's go for this shotty. And actually, we are going to run out because I couldn't get to the little enemies in time. But yeah, like, and also people are like, there are valid complaints for any game, even some of the best ones out there. But I really think people should also try to focus on the positive. Fuck, okay, yeah. I was thinking about doing the big encore of these guys with this character, but if it's taken this long with just the normal one, I am not gonna be doing, what's it called, big encore. We'd be here all fucking day. But I do hope that with this first kill, we do get a specific drop from this guy, because he has what I consider to be Vex's best class mod that is a legendary, and I think that's a commonly shared sentiment. Oh fuck, we're gonna jump out. Oh, yeah, laser him, laser him. Oh, look at that damage, bro. Look at that damage. Where's your head? Give me your head. Ow. Aw, I was doing really good at keeping my shit up.
Sorry, not sorry.
Fucking shred him. There we go. That's the vault boss down.
A vault hunter.
Please. Oh
Chaos is
no.
the key to locks you cannot see.
Damn it.
Take your weapons if you
No.
have the strength to wield them.
No. Ooh. No, that one's not as good. I might kill this guy one or two more times before heading over to the next area with the raid boss. Raid boss, god no. With the vault boss. And see, when you're not
Vault hunted.
100, like, when you're not,
If you feel the need to prove
fuck's sake, shut the
yourself
fuck up.
again, your fight will always be waiting here.
See, and when you're not just running around one-hitting everything, it makes the bosses more fun. Level up. Let's see. Skills. Oh, and I could have probably done that. Yeah. I can do this now, which... Now, I'm not... Actually, I do want to try something real quick.
Worship me.
Okay, so no, it does not work. Oh, I can't even do big encore. I probably should have thought about that. But I should be able to at least shred this guy down a little.
Nope.
But yeah, you can see there that if you have that skill on, you can basically spam all of your ammo without having to reload, which really helps your damage uptick. Can you kindly fuck off? I don't think... Oh, this is overheating. I don't know if... Oh yeah, no, it works. Like, there we go. Look at that. You still do eat through, like, your actual ammo, but, I mean... Ooh, look at that damage! And, let's see. I didn't get the bleed. If I got the bleed there, he probably would have been dead. Let's just finish him off. Ooh, there it is, there it is. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Okay. That's not the best roll, but I'm gonna take it because it's still good. But yeah, the Teen Witch, the way it works is it gives you lifesteal. When Vex has maximum health, her lifesteal applies to her shields. When she's at maximum shield, she gets overshield, and I believe she has a skill in her red tree. I think. While Vex has overshield, she gets more damage. This one here. You want to have a lot in this. Well, and more action skill damage with max health. And this one gives you lifesteal. What you want to do is, after you get down to this, is go over and take these. And mainly for this, because you get bonus damage based on your lifesteal. And when this is maxed out, it's 300% of your lifesteal, and you can get really high lifesteal. The next boss is this way. This is actually one of my favorite areas for a number of reasons that we won't be able to figure out as we're running through this. But we will see how pretty it is.
You've made it to the Terminus range. Excellent. Vile Lictor maintains an iron grip here, so you won't get his command bolt without help. You'll find the augurs at Belton's Boar, in the heart of the mountains. Don't expect the warmest welcome, though. Unlike the Outbounders, the augurs are an insular and traditionalist people. The Timekeeper gives them some measure of autonomy as long as they keep the Ordinite flowing from their minds. But some among them are willing to fight. Particularly the one who goes by Defiant Calder. He's got a fiery streak that the other leaders lack.
You'll find little warmth in the crags of Terminus, Vault Hunter. Vile Lictor will dissect you without mercy. Oh, he may have had a heart once, but I believe he's cut it out by now.
Alright. I need to figure out how to get over there, because I remember this one giving me some trouble. But if I recall correctly, it should be as simple as coming up this way. Like so. And just jumping over a bit of a pit. Yeah,
That's right.
over here. And actually, I believe that there's a specific way you're supposed to do it. Yeah, like over here. But with the car and the super dash, I believe you can just like skip it, but I'll go the proper way this time. Just glide on over. Another reason why we are doing this is because it'll help with our movement. You'll see when we fight, when we're done with the boss coming up, Logan. This is obviously a reference to something, but I don't know what. Maybe someone at Gearbox put their fucking persona in the game. Oh, you just fucking die. There we go.
I'm unstoppable.
That's not a refarmable boss, but after, and you can't just run past him, but after that, you can run in here and
Oh yeah.
boom.
Definitely.
Right here on the map. Alright. Right here. You just gotta climb up these rocks. And it's right up here. Yoink. Oh, this one, okay. The one here is another one that I had a lot of trouble with when it came to remembering it. Because
You look ridiculous.
I went to the area that it should be in, but it was
Timekeeper, it was me.
like tucked away and I just couldn't find it. It's right here. But yeah, I literally, when I first
By my count,
came here,
that's a vault key.
I was like looking around being like, huh, where the fuck is it? And I literally ran past it like a dozen times. Ah, yeah, okay, so not that far from the last piece over there. You just kind of go straight and then jump over this. And there's also another little collectible. I'm not sure if I'm able to open it right now, though.
I am connected. I am enough.
Oh, that's neat. Didn't give me much, but yeah, I like those. But yeah, the vault's in here. This is probably my favorite one. Like, the location. Like, just look at that. And, of course, we just gotta let Echo put the key shards in. And boop.
Here's hoping this vault gives me some peace of mind. Failing that, treasure would be cool.
Man, say what you will about like performance and stuff, they made the game look great. But yet again, what? Ooh, oh, because this is the last one. We will be getting a whole lot of shit.
An intruder or an initiate, vault hunter or victim, proceed and perish.
I might die depending on... Oh no, they're on level, so... I don't know why it says this one's very hard. If anything, this one should be a bit easier, at least when it comes to the boss, because I know what element it's weak to, and we have a pretty good gun of that element. So, there we go. Think that's everything?
You're a survivor, but are you a savior? Show me more. Naughty timekeeper building his own vaults, his own guardians. His failure could only be hidden away.
Actually, one thing I'm thinking about doing in the future, now this has nothing to do with the channel or anything, but I am thinking about getting a tattoo of the vault symbol, because it's just a really cool design. There's a few things that I've thought about when it comes to tattoos, because like, I don't see myself being the type to get like a bajillion tattoos, but I know I want to get at least one. And I think the vault symbol is a really good, simple design that if I want to, you could turn it into something more complex. It is also going to depend on my pain tolerance, but I've also heard that you can get like them to use like a numbing spray.
Dying is easy. I should have known you'd go the hard way. This guardian guards only itself. For one so keen on purpose, naughty timekeeper has robbed his progeny of it.
But yeah, as I was saying earlier, playing the game slower has made me enjoy it more. And, oh fuck, no, don't fall. And I'm excited to see what exactly, the other side quests are going to be like. Because I only really did, like, a majority of the side quests I did in the game were in the Fade Fields. So, now that we're kind of out of the Fade Fields, I'll be seeing some side quests I haven't done before.
You will reach the final challenge. A pity. I was starting to like you. False guardians do not mean false treasure. End this malformed thing's suffering and take from it that with which the timekeeper imbued it.
Alright. I'm just gonna... Oh, we're ready. Let's go. Come on. Where's you at? Origo. I forgot to fucking switch over, but whatever. Origo is an amazing boss to farm. He has one of the best shields. He has one of the best guns, and while not so much for Vex, for other characters, I believe he has some of their best class mods as well. But really, even just for the shield he can drop, you want to fight this guy. Also, put that back on. Because that shield is literally like 90%, if not 100% of all endgame builds use the shield that this guy drops. And I do see, part of me wants to get it because it's so good, but part of me also doesn't want to get it because, I mean, we're already doing really good when it comes to damage and stuff. So, like, at that point, we'd just be stupid overpowered.
No mercy.
Oh yeah, this is so much better. There we go. Let's see, what do we get? Oh!
I knew you from the start. A worthy addition to our number, Vault Hunter. Now, add his strength to your own. A portion of his power, misplaced.
Oh yeah, definitely not Vex's best class mod here. If anything, it's kind of shit. But I will take that for the future because of the thing below it. And because it'll upgrade our hover drive, we'll be able to get around even faster. Speaking of movement...
Another vault down.
All that has happened will happen again.
We now can dash a total of 4 times before having to recharge. No. Which also means we can super dash more often. Yeah, I'll kill the boss one more time. If we get the shield, then we get the shield. If we don't, we don't. And I think because of the way I have my loadout set up now, this should be a faster kill as well.
Backwards from attack. I win. Get roasted.
Yeah,
Worth the wait.
way faster. A much, much faster kill. Yeah, we didn't get shield. That is perfectly fine. We really don't need it. Alright. I checked and we actually, other than the faction side mission here, we actually have all the side missions done in the Fade Field. Now, we don't have every collectible because some, like, I believe these are locked behind a mission, a side mission in a different area, and I believe some of the other ones are, and we haven't done this because we need to progress in one of the other areas. So, it looks like next episode, we will actually be doing story stuff. Now, which area is it gonna be? Both of these are fun. I think this one has better drops and unlocks some cool stuff for us. But this one, I believe, has a bit better of a story. I guess you'll have to find out next episode. I think that's enough for this episode. So, like, subscribe, comment. It doesn't matter what you comment because it helps either way. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.